Hey everyone, this is Ray with the channel LovewaterHealing, and I'm here to do a reading for all of my Leos for the month of September. Thanks so much for being here. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button down below. Let's see where we're at, Leo, for the month of September. Where are we at? My little lions. Where are we at for September? Let's see. Oh, and happiest of the birthdays to you here. I'm doing this reading in August, Leo. So if I missed the happy birthday. Hope you enjoyed that time. Another year around the sun. Okay, Leo, what do we have for September? So there's a perspective of you walking into the month of September and being like, I'm letting that go. I'm surrendering that to the universe. I'm no longer letting that be part of my expression of who I am. You have the willpower and determination to be successful in a new adventure, and you're going to be following, looking for maybe a spiritual teacher, going to learn something about a spiritual, say maybe like a new religion or a new spiritual practice or tradition or ritual or ceremony that all of a sudden is going to come to your existence. You're going to be like, okay, I let that go, and that's no longer part of who I am. And now all these new experiences are just flooding and coming into my existence. And there's like, behind it is like this sort of passion and adventure that you want to like sort of take this ride. It like fuels a fire that's within you, Leo, and it's going to push you in this new direction, new opportunities, new chance for learning. And it's you taking and understanding what is necessary to move forward in that direction. You were really feeling it before, but there's a fire that gets lit. There's a vision, or you are a visionary in this way because you feel like you want to be really generous with your energy and your time and maybe even your money. And people look to you and they feel like you're a very reliable person, Leo. So I guess enjoy that spotlight. Enjoy that deliciousness, because new opportunities are born out of it as you continue to learn. Again, new beginnings, prosperity is falling in for you here. And all the goals that you've set for yourself, there's one specific goal that you've been working on for a while, and that definitely comes to fruition here in September, as long as you're actually, you're working on it, right? Like, things are not necessarily going to pop out of the air. You have to be like in the joy, moving forward, like actually doing it. And then there's an achievement that comes along with it. There's education that's behind it. There's maybe a spiritual teacher that you have as a result of it. But it's sort of like collecting all that delicious honey that from all those bees that have been doing all that work. It's finally coming to fruition for you, and you're feeling like you can allow that to be part of your space. You didn't feel like in August it was the time, but September, you've been working towards it, and that's what's going to be pushing you in the next direction. A tarot reading will inspire you, right? Give guidance and create new paths for you. Our reading is objective. There's no external authority deciding if you have been good enough to be rewarded or bad enough to have something taken away. For everything outside world is a reflection of the inner. Allow a reading to be what it is. Objective, material, flowing from your higher self to alert you to the truth and the essence of you. So tarot card readings are me speaking to you, which is like part of your higher self, giving you the things that you need to hear, because you're not going to hear this whole reading. You're only going to hear bits and pieces and parts of it that you need to hear, that your higher self wants you and the true essence of who you are to hear. A reading can show you where your life potential is. However, if you're not willing to make the changes that are being shown to you or have brought you to have a reading, nothing will change. Each experience gives you the opportunity to move from the fearful thinking. You have the potential to be whomever you want in this life. So take it. Take that potential. Be part of who you are. You've been working towards this next direction, and I think it's time for you to understand that this is what makes the most sense for you, brings you the most joy. You've been working on this. So collect the fruits of your labor. So your passions lead you to your divine life purpose here in September. Do what you love and have confidence in your talents. Learn everything that you need to know about your interests by taking classes, getting a mentor, or teaming up with like-minded people. So allow your creativity here in the month of September to soar. I told you that you're going to have some kind of spiritual guide or something coming in, and this is just an affirmation that they're definitely coming in for you, Leo. So understand that as you come in, just have fun, enjoy the happiness of it, explore it, let it be part of who you are, and stop working too hard. You have to work for things, but you don't have to work so hard that it makes you feel exhausted. The angels are asking you to finally find a healthy balance between your career and your personal life, Leo. Have you been ignoring your personal life? Have you been ignoring your career? What have you been doing? Be willing to ask for help from others in order to lighten your load so that you can take better care of yourself. That's going to be super important for you. And then straining to make others happy can be harmful to your health. Stop doing that, right? Put yourself first in all the situations, because the reality is you're the only one who's going to be here for you your entire life. People are going to be moving in and out of your experience on a regular basis. So if you love yourself enough to know that you need to take care of yourself, it's also going to be a reflection to others. Oh, this person's taking time for themselves, so I'm not going to barge into their experience right this moment, because I understand how important it is to have self-love and self-care. The angels also are surrounding you this month to comfort you and to bring you healing. If there's sadness or some kind of change that comes in that brings you sorrow or brings that into your life, it's going to fade away with time, but it will take time. So be able to see clearly and importantly on the situation and where the situation was for your spiritual growth. So maybe it comes along like someone's birthday who's passed on, or it's an anniversary of something that brought you a lot of sadness and sorrow. You need to take time to forgive yourself, number one, and you also need to forgive others so you can embrace the future with joy. That's going to be another part of it. So feeling mad or feeling sad about someone who's no longer physically present with us, we know that they're here spiritually. We know that their energy still exists, because energy cannot be created nor destroyed. So their energy still exists somewhere on this plane. And so in knowing that, you know that you're being surrounded by love and light in that way, and that you're able to make the changes that you want to see for yourself as you move forward in that next direction. Let's see what the fairies have to say. Fairies, what you got to say for the Leos? Okay, Leo, it says, healing, healed, healer. Healing energy surrounds you and this situation. So again, making sure that you are feeling confident, comfortable, and in a healed position for yourself, because you understand how important it is to see that from a different direction, to understand and know that you're good enough to feel the experience, right? So if something feels sad, you feel like that's where your frequency and energy is at. Allow yourself to feel like you're forgiving yourself, forgiving others, so that you can burst through and feel healed of the experience. And that's all I have for you, Leo. I really appreciate you being here. As always, love your water and love yourself. And I'll see you on the next video. Love you.